So, a really interesting discussion broke out over the weekend that was started by Punk asking whether or not Street Fighter 6 should be a first to three game because of how short and volatile some of the matches can be. It was Punk saying it, so it already got some traction, but I think when Leffen weighed in, it kind of started to blow up, and I started to see it all over the timeline with a bunch of different people weighing in with their takes. Leffen, in true Leffen fashion, gave probably the most controversial take, not because of what he actually said, which is that Street Fighter 6 should be first to three, and a lot of other games should too, but because he had the kind of scrub quotes ending where he said, "I have no idea why people are okay with letting the worst player win so much more often, which often occurs in first to two." For me, while I agree that less games does give the worst player a better chance to win, obviously,
Well, duh.
I don't think there's any data to really say that the worst player is going to win more often in first to two. We've seen first to two across a lot of games, Street Fighter V included, and the results have been pretty consistent. The worst player is not beating the better player just because it's first to two. I don't think the problem is that good players want first to two. Most people, especially in the DNF duel community, have wanted first to three for a long time. The problem is that scheduling first to three seemingly is a nightmare for TOs and is not going to get past that point, especially for Street Fighter 6, where the entrants are going to be absolutely crazy high. Rob TV had probably the most reasonable take on this, I think. He said, for one, there's no progressing this conversation beyond scheduling, no chance in hell. Totally agree with that. I don't think this will ever make it past scheduling. There's just no way. There's no way that they're going to figure out how to run over 1,000 people in first to threes with the setups that they have. He also added that outside of that, we've seen consistent results throughout the history of Street Fighter V, and the sets have been first to two, at least until top 8. So the worst player doesn't win much, which again, I also agree with. I don't think there's any argument for that. You're not seeing pro players, good players, drowning in pools because of first to two. It's just not really happening, and Street Fighter V has had a long life cycle to prove this for. It's very well established. So what do you guys think? First to two or first to three? Do you think we can actually realistically implement this in tournaments today? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you like the content. Catch you guys next time.